What up, people? It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. It's your boy. I'm Chris Don One. Welcome to another edition of Based on a True Story podcast. It's your host, your moderator. I'm Chris Don One. Welcome, 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 welcome. Feel free to hit the subscription button, the notification bell, share this with your friend, family, as well as your follower. Let's get this channel lit in the YouTube algorithm. You heard me? All right, I'm not going to be on long for this latest episode due to some technical difficulties. My iPad is on 10%. God damn, 10%. All right. But nevertheless, I'm the best. We're not going to be talking about too much on today's episode. I'm going to talk about some bathroom etiquette. All right. I'll bring back the stories a little bit later on this week, this month of December. But definitely, we got to talk about it. Fellas, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up. Okay? Fellas, all right, and women, you can learn some bathroom etiquette as you know at your leisure, okay. But fellas, we gotta do some. We gotta talk here, man. A lot of you guys go in the restroom. You will go to the restroom for everything under the sun except what the restroom is for. You know, the restroom is for to release some either fluid or some solid out of you, okay, some solid waste out of you, okay. I'm trying to not get too graphic. I'm trying to keep it PG-13, family friendly. But fellas, some of you guys, man, y'all doing bad in these restrooms, man. Y'all be doing bad in these restrooms. So I felt like, hey, why don't I do an episode about bathroom etiquette? Okay, number one, first and foremost, should be the last thing that you should do after you take care and handle your business. But number one is, man, y'all gotta learn how to wash your hands, all right? Some of you fellas do not wash your hands, okay? Some of you fellas are allergic to the sink. Some of you fellas have a hard time finding the soap dispenser. Some of you fellas have a hard time finding the water, how to turn on the water, all right? It's basically you put your hands underneath the faucet and the water comes out, okay? It's just that easy. They're just making it too easy for you guys, okay? But some of you guys are allergic to the sink. Y'all just bypass the sink. Y'all just go straight to the restroom, squat, or whatever you doing back there, and come walking straight out and just bypass the sink. And don't sit up there and say you done hit the sink. No, you didn't even touch the sink, okay? I don't know what's really worse, fellas that just bypass the sink and don't even sprinkle no water, no soap, nothing on their hands, or you go there and you only spend like 3 seconds there, okay? Fellas, it takes 3 seconds to even find the sink. Fellas, huddle up, okay? Some of you fellas, man, y'all just don't know how long you should properly wash your hands. You should make sure you washing all your hands, both hands. Make sure that water is covering your hands. Make sure that water is covering your knuckles, your palm, your fingers, your thumb. Just rub those hands together like Birdman. When Birdman comes with a master plan for cash money, do the bird hand wash, okay? So, man, fellas, y'all got to spend more time than just 3 seconds in the sink, okay? Sometimes I be thinking y'all be playing around like, I don't want nobody to know that I'm not using the sink, so I'm just going to turn the water on, but not even dare put my dirty ass hands in the sink. I just don't want nobody to think that I'm a dirty motherfucker. Yeah, you are a dirty motherfucker, okay? You are a dirty motherfucker, okay? Some of you guys, like I said, I don't know what's worse. Bypassing the sink, just totally avoiding the sink, or going to the sink and only spending like 5 seconds there. Okay, you wasting people's, you're just wasting time at that point. You wasting these people's water, you wasting these people's resources. Okay, all right. Now, second thing, all right, and they're not in order, but these are the things I feel that's important. All right, whatever toilet you go to, please, please, please keep it clean for the next individual. Okay? First and foremost, everybody should be taking showers and baths every day. Okay? I mean, every day. Okay? Because you might feel like you clean. You might think that you clean. You might smell like you clean, but you really ain't clean. Okay? Like some of you guys, y'all squat on the toilet, then y'all get up and just leave it there. Just leave all the evidence there, exposing yourself. Okay. Some of you fellas, man, your ass ain't washed. You be seeing like your residue from your ass still sitting on the toilet seat. It's all brown and dirty looking on the toilet seat, like you've been playing in mud all day or something, or some dirt done kicked up on you. Okay, so all I'm saying is, fellas, wash your ass. Okay, that should be the number one thing you should do when you get out of bed. Of course you gotta brush your teeth. But wash your ass. All right, just don't wake up out of bed and then go outside to start your day. Okay, because you're offending a lot of people. You don't realize how funky you smell. You don't really realize how funky you are. Okay, it offends people when you walk up to people and now you want to use all the H words in the alphabet, like, how are you doing? Where is the... Hey, make sure that your breath is minty clean. But more important than that, make sure your whole body is fresher than a motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, that's another thing. Okay, number 3, man, if you go use the restroom, please go use the restroom and handle your business. Just go to the restroom, handle your business, come out of the stall, wash your hands, dry your hands either with a towel or with that blower, and then just get on up out of there. Okay, the last thing you need to be doing is, if you're doing more than that, then you're doing way too much in the men's restroom. Okay, some of y'all be sitting on that toilet and y'all feel like it's the perfect opportunity to play video games. Okay, nothing is, to me, is unacceptable than you be in one toilet and you can hear someone in the other toilet playing Mario Kart, okay, or playing Pac-Man, or playing whatever game. Who plays video games while they're taking a shit? Okay, apparently a lot of you guys play video games. I don't know. It occupies the time. Maybe it makes the mood right for everything to just come out perfectly. You're not stuck like Chuck with some of your body waste coming out of you. Playing. Y'all up here playing video games. Y'all listening to podcasts. Y'all listening to music. Okay, y'all watching a movie on Hulu. Okay, who has the time to spend sitting on the toilet, doing all this stuff? Now, you should just go in there, handle your business, get on up out of there, all right? Now, here's another thing that a lot of guys do this, okay? Now, this is going to be a combination. We do this story time, all right? So, peep this. Like, I was at some restaurant and I went to use the restroom, all right? So as I'm walking into the restroom, there's a guy standing in the middle of the restroom on his phone calling a sports talk show, talking about what the Tennessee Volunteers are going to do next year, this, that, and the third. Like, out of every place in the restaurant, you felt like that was the perfect time to call live at a sports talk show in the restroom, okay? You would think the person that's talking to him going like, hey man, why there's an echo? Why this? Are you in the restroom or something? Trying to check them, But apparently they must like the dialogue this man is saying. So I'm walking in there. He's talking about Tennessee Vols or whatever. So I walked past him and I said, man, I'm about to take a shit. Then I went to the stall. I'm making all types of noise. I'm just letting people know I'm doing the number two. Okay, I'm handling my business. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know how that. Someone told me with sports talk radio they got like a 5-second delay, so that way people, if they curse or something, they can bleep it. So I'm pretty sure they bleeped that. But anywho, he was so embarrassed he quickly ran up out of there. But man, that's kind of, man, look, don't be on no phone, man, when somebody's in the restroom, on the toilet, or just standing in the middle of the restroom. I mean, that's just uncalled for, okay? That's just my opinion, all right? So, another thing, all right? Man, when you going in there handling your business, toilet paper, it's the most important thing when you in the restroom. If you know that they do not have toilet paper or you do not have toilet paper, you should do your due diligence to make sure there's a fresh roll of toilet paper by any means necessary on the dispenser, okay? Either you do it, or if you at some public place, okay, make sure you let someone know that, hey, y'all don't have no toilet paper in the first stall or the second stall or whatever, okay? Now, just make sure, all right? And keep the handicapped toilet. If you're not handicapped, why are you going to the handicapped toilet? You got two functional legs. There's nothing wrong with your arms. There's nothing wrong with your head. Nothing wrong with your hearing. Nothing wrong with your eyes. Man, why? Why, man? Why? Why are you going to the handicapped stall? Okay, I get it. I understand, like, if you work the graveyard shift and, y'all don't have any handicapped employees, I can understand, okay, using it then. Okay, but any other time, why are you using the toilet, all right? The handicapped toilet. You're not handicapped, okay? So, those are my pet peeves or recommendations. If you guys got any other recommendations, please hit it up in the comment section. But man, we got to have some bathroom etiquette. Okay, if you got some bathroom etiquette tips, hit it up in the comment section, man. Or what grinds your gears or whatever. Hit it up in the comment section, and we can all have a little conversation about bathroom etiquette, man. I mean, this got to stop, okay? This got to stop. I want to go back to the good old days when you just go when you go to the restroom, you pick the toilet of choosing, you handle your business, you wash your hands, you dry your hands, and you up out of that mud, okay? Nobody uses the restroom like a pit stop or social gathering or anything like that. The restroom is meant to handle your business, all right? But anyway, I'm up out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode Based on the True Story podcast. We're going to be back to regular scheduling programming tomorrow. I got a couple of stories lined up that I want to share with you guys. It's your boy, the House with the Most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. I'm up out of here. I'm gone. Deuce. Oh, and I appreciate everyone that's been subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button, recommending this channel. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate that. You guys, y'all continue to do it. Don Squad in the house, stand up, salute. So I'm up out of here. Deuce.